welcome back to the channel. So this is my second attempt at this video. The reason why it's my second attempt is because first attempt was with the new Hero 9, and I love it, but my files aren't going through on the computer correctly. I'm missing a codec code or codec whatever file. It's transferred over, so now I just get the audio. I don't have video. I don't have time to figure that out right now. I'm going to get some help with that. I've Googled a lot of things. I've watched some other videos of guys having issues with it, and none of it's really working. I, however, did download the correct codec for it. I believe it's the HEVC for some kind of like a high efficient video. I don't know what the C stands for. But anyways, I downloaded that and it works, but it's slow. Like it doesn't catch up. So it might be my video card on my computer. So I mean, for right now, I'm just gonna stick with this. Anyways, let's get into the video here. What I'm gonna do, this video, next couple other videos, is some updates I've done to the boat. That some I've really just kind of needed, some are I wanted because it makes life a little bit easier. But you know, we'll jump right back in. We'll jump into that right now. Okay, first things first. You're gonna see some new electronics here on the bow. If you've watched any of my previous videos, they weren't there before. That's gonna be the next video. Okay, the other video I did went too long. It's probably about 45 minutes. It's too long in my book, I feel like. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna separate that. That's gonna be in the next video. But what we're looking at up here are these nav lights here. So I put one here and one on the other side. You know, it's to escape from having the pole here. That works out pretty fine, pretty good. But it's only here. So if somebody's on over there, they can't see my nav light because of the new unit here. And vice versa, if someone's over there, they can't see my nav light because those units. And or, you know, from here, you know, well, you get the idea, right? So I installed these here. I hate drilling into fiberglass, but I had to drill a hole in here, and same thing on the other side. And to install these, and what I did is I wired them into this guy here. Not on the top, of course. I wired them underneath, and they're connected. So now, anytime that I turn on that one, or turn it on up at the console, it turns on like it should. And if I really want to, I can still use this guy right here. So if I want to put like, I don't know, I think they got some kind of like a yellow stick or something that's shorter or something similar, maybe, I have no idea. But I can put something like that right there and power it and put my GoPro right there if I wanted to. So that's one upgrade that I've really wanted for a little while, because I've been fighting with that, and then you know you got to put that pole in there, and mine is a little bit corroded. My fault, not for cleaning it, for not cleaning it. But now we don't have to worry about that. Now we're good there, and it's easily visible. Okay, now the next one we're going to talk about. I get up on the boat here. Whoop. Oh yeah. Okay, this guy right here. So this is garage of the way. Minn Kota plug adapter here. I don't have the correct name, but you can see what it does here. The factory one I had was wired directly, and that's all fine, but I have two onboard chargers, and to do that I needed something like this, because I could wire in, which I did, a heavy duty three-way. So this heavy duty three-way is connected to this guy here. So I just take that out. There we go. Plug it back in here. Now, the reason why that's key for me is because I would have one wire coming out of here. I mean, I couldn't close this all the way if I wanted to keep the rain and water out, because I had one wire coming out of here for the one charger, but then the factory charger is there. So I needed the Y outside. Now I can keep this lid closed and just plug it in, and we're set. That is one of the updates. Second of the updates. The next updates that I've made onto this boat here, and it's just regular maintenance technically, are these shocks right here. My other one if it was right here, the lid was right here, it would just slam closed. But right now, it's got some holding power. It looks a little flimsy because it's fiberglass, but it's got some holding power. So that's another update that we did. All right, so we're up on the front deck here, and I decided to pick up some carpet decals. One for JE Custom Jigs, he sent me that one. And then I picked up some Nitro ones. Carpet decals didn't break the bank. Of course, JE Custom Jigs gave me his, and those other ones were, I don't know, 30 bucks a piece. Pretty easy to install. Just clean up the carpet, pretty good. Make sure there's no lint on it. And lay them down and put a lot of pressure on them, make sure they stick, and you should be good to go. Okay, so I wasn't going to talk about the interference issue on my boat, but I've been getting interference from my trolling motor on all my depth finders, even all unnetworked and everything all separated. I still get the interference. So I've talked to Minn Kota, I talked to Humminbird, and I've talked to a lot of different people, and what it boiled down to is Minn Kota, they sent me, sorry for the camera motion, they sent me this guy right here. So this is I forget the words, but it's they call it the trolling motor choke. So what this does is you hook this up to your onboard battery charger directly to your starting battery, and it's supposed to help. I don't understand why just that one battery, and I wasn't quite sure it was even going to work, but it did. Not 100%, but it worked to a certain extent. So these two units, and both of those two Humminbird units up there, not the Garmin, were all getting interference from the trolling motor. And I had them all taken apart, like I said. I had them all removed Ethernet wise, and they were all on a separate battery. I did all sorts of stuff. I did a lot. I'm not going to go through it all, but it came down to getting that choke. And Humminbird just sent one to me. Humminbird Minn Kota, it was like Johnson Outdoors. So they sent one to me, and that seemed to fix it. Now, I don't have any interference on these two. I don't have an interference on the right one. I still have interference on the left one up there, and that's the one that has the transducer hooked up directly. So I'm not quite sure yet how to get rid of that. I'm gonna have to work with it as the season goes on. But the negative part to all this is a 360, which we'll talk about, in next video. The 360 does have some interference too. Like I said, I'm gonna have to play with it. I'm not real happy about it, but I'm gonna still look into it. Got a lot more research to do on that. I don't know how I'm gonna get rid of all the interference. I've tried these ferrite rings that you wrap around. Those didn't work either. So we'll see what happens. Got time. We're gonna play with it, figure it out. Oh, and another update, just saw this now, is this guy right here. So this is the ram, I think they call it the claw mount, and it's just your ram mount. So I didn't have to I already had one here, but I had it like permanently installed to this guy here, to the trolling motor here. Well, and it stuck out, so it kind of got in the way, and that kind of would get stuck on it too. So what this is, it's got, you can unclamp it here. Just twist that there, and then undo this side here. I've got it on there pretty tight. Just like that. Come down, or wherever you want to go, set it, and tighten it up so it doesn't flop all over the place. And then put it back up. You just put it back up where you want it. Oh gosh, sorry about the camera motion. I'm gonna get ripped in the comments section about that. already have in my previous video. My bad. Here we go. Just clamp her down like that. Good to go. My other one was a little less work, meaning I didn't have to do this one and this side right here, but this one's gonna be a little bit more out of the way as for this here. And I think we're gonna add a couple more decals here. All right guys, nice short little video here. We are gonna do another video right after this, so stay tuned for that. It's gonna be electronics updates. I'm gonna go a little bit more in depth on that one, and we're going to talk about why I have what I have and so on, and I'll go into more details. But I just wanted to jump in and show you guys some of the updates that I did on the boat and the reasons why I really wanted them and what they're gonna do for me. Okay guys, well, thanks for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you've already subscribed, I really appreciate you. And if you do subscribe or already have, make sure that red notification bell is turned on, so that way you can see anytime that I upload a video. I don't really do a lot of anything else really. I don't really do live streams, but you'll see that if you click that red bell, and we'll catch you later.